Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here to some more Fan Fridays, where we're going to be getting into the deepest lore of Pokemon. So you guys will see the title. I don't really know exactly what's going to happen. I just saw that the submission had a level 5 Palkia, and then when you really get into the mechanics of Pokemon, that's possible, and it's pretty wild. So I'm thinking that this is going to be the Dream Radar Palkia. That way we have the hidden ability and then you telepathy combo, instead of getting like the level 1 Palkia that's accessible in Heart Gold Soul Silver via the Arceus event. You can have some really low level legendaries. That's just going to be straight up Scarflandorus Explosion. And that's Palkia's telepathy. So what can the level 5 Palkia do? Well, when you trade 1 for 2 like that, it's going to get a free something. And that's going to be Gallade going down. So Charizard Gallade, that's KOs next to the Landorus. Trick Room. It's the Trick Room Telepathy Palkia, but it's level 5, so now it's going first. Now it can set the stage and do whatever it wants, as Rayquaza going to hit the field. And is the opponent going to have a full shiny team? Of course they do. So that's where things are going to get interesting. So let's see what the Aegislash can bring to the table right now. And Rayquaza going to go for the airlock. Are we going to see the Mega Evolution? Oh no, it's Mega Audino. Alright, I was about to be like, yeah, of course, it's free battle spot. Every Rayquaza is going to be Mega Rayquaza, but no. Mega Audino bringing something new to the table right now. And Palkia is the Trick Room Toxic Palkia. Okay. How are we going to get the shutdown from the Aegislash onto the Audino, though? If it's a special attacking Aegislash, I guess we just Flash Cannon. And Trick Room Aegislash is already really strong, so yeah. A lot of interesting stuff could happen, but Toxic isn't going to do much to the Palkia, because that's going to be percent health anyways. Aegislash goes into sub. Rayquaza with the V-Create. Isn't it V-Create Rayquaza shiny? I'm going to have to look into that after the battle. So that's going to be the sub being broken right there. Rayquaza's speed going to drop, and yeah, that's fine for Aegislash. I guess Aegislash tried to cheese a sub. You know, people are probably going to focus the level 5 Palkia. You don't know what that crazy thing is going to be up to. But Aegislash just might have to take to the offense right now. Which is actually kind of bad when you think about it. Because, yeah, Aegislash, while it does like being the first thing to attack, therefore it can kill something, it also wants to be in shield form as much as possible, which means it wants to be slow. So, our crazy little Palkia going to go down. But that's going to be the Flamethrower from the Audino, because it can do that. And Aegislash's response is going to be the stance change. Well, at least extreme speed, you know, making it happen. And Aegislash with the Flash Cannon, super effective. Aegislash damage onto the Audino, but the Audino tanks it because it is a ridiculously bulky Pokemon like that. And leftovers. And leftovers. So, weird little battle that's happening right now. As it's still Trick Room, so we can still try to nuke out the opponent as much as possible. Ludicolo comes in, and Ludicolo with the Ice Beam under the Trick Room should be enough to take down the Rayquaza. Audino's going to protect, so that's really just going to burn a couple of turns off the Trick Room. And Ludicolo actually has Fake Out, so Fake Out onto the Rayquaza. Getting the extra damage, kind of building that up with the Toxic. And Flash Cannon's not going to KO, but that means Audino's going down. Healer's going to Cure. Wow. The Audino healer actually doing something. I can't recall a time where that's actually happened. Like, Audino does get play in doubles, but status into healer for, like, mega supportiveness, it worked. I'm kind of surprised right there. So, Aegislash going to take that stance change, now going into the shield form. This is an interesting battle. I thought it was going to be a bit more just blasty overall, but Audino will take the rest. Now, it's Mega Audino with the rest, so it doesn't have a Chesto Berry. It might have Sleep Talk, but we're going to see what happens. It was Protect, Flamethrower, Rest. So, yeah, it probably doesn't even have Sleep Talk. That's weird. Rayquaza's attack going to harshly fall into the Ice Beam. So, playing it safe with the Rayquaza, Ice Beam will be enough to KO, and then Aegislash dropped the attack anyway, so kind of getting a little bit of reset right there. And now Aegislash going to heal up with the leftovers. Still annoying, and Twisted Dimensions are going to return to normal right there. Z-move on the Ludicolo. What is it going to do? Hydro Vortex, alright. Oh, wow, just going for the Hydro Vortex damage onto the Audino. And I forgot, guys. I forgot that this was, like, the last Pokemon the opponent had. I thought he still had something else. Like, oh, Audino goes down and Aegislash still has to fight. No, you're getting Trick Room with an Aegislash on the field, and you're getting the full duration of Trick Room to take out just 2 opponents' Pokemon. Now I understand. Now I understand. It all just finally clicked for me, because when 2 Pokemon get wiped out that quickly, sometimes it's hard to just kind of take all of that in. And there we go. All right, let's go check out the next battle. Uh-oh, people are going to be mad at me, but not because I'm making a false claim of someone using a hacked Pokemon. No, because a hacker was caught on Fan Fridays, and people just can't handle me being right. So let's go look at the move V-Create. It was only given away once for the 15th anniversary Rayquaza on Rayquaza. Other times it's been Victini. Also, a lot of people are kind of upset that, you know, most Victini events don't even have V-Create on the Victini. Like our Pokemon 20 anniversary Victini didn't even have V-Create. What's up with that? Either way, we can go and line this up with Cerebi, because Cerebi, they have all of the event listings. So all you have to do is look right here. These are all of the shiny Rayquazas, and we don't have V-Create on any of them. But the only V-Create one is the 15th anniversary right here. This non-shiny Rayquaza, and the only shiny Rayquaza from 2012 for the 5th generation is not V-Create. And you cannot reset, because I know there's going to be some idiot out there that says, oh, he just reset the event until it was shiny. No, events are shiny locked, or that, you know, they're exactly how they come. And that's it, guys. So yeah, this is why I make the call out when I see suspicious stuff. That guy had a full team of shinies, and it turned out that one of his Pokemon didn't have the correct move because, surprise, having a full team of shiny Pokemon is not common. Having one shiny Pokemon is literally uncommon in Pokemon. That maybe single-digit % of players should only have one Pokemon, and then it gets lower from there for more shinies. Like, I can understand 1 or 2 as your favorites, but shiny hunting is not a casual thing. It's not the average player, therefore very likely to be hacking. And even when you think about right now, most of the community is filled with hackers. That most of the players on the battle spot are going to be hacking anyways, so even non-shiny teams have a greater chance of being hacked. It's pretty much just making it all shiny is kind of like the, hey, I don't care that I'm hacking, you know, kind of thing. Also, according to Isaiah, it's his birthday and he wants a shout out, so I'm going to shout him out as we go into the next Fan Fridays. But yeah, I knew people would get upset with that because I'm going to make the hacker call out. I'm going to be right. And then that just justifies why I call people hackers, because this 1 in like a 10,000 chance that they're not hacking is not common. Whoa. Who knew? But then we have this Palkia, which is pretty legit. So we're seeing both ends of the spectrum, and that's pretty crazy. So let's see what happens to well, I mean, we know what's going to happen to Greninja Lantern. Like, oh, never mind. The rare map block Greninja. Who knew that was going to happen? And Landorus explodes. So obviously not us. Wow, that's... I actually got to... Now we got to go onto the Pokemon Global link and see the odds of people using map block Greninja. Dang. The -1, the plus negative feels bad, bro. And Lantern gets a free stockpile. But does Palkia still get the shenanigans off with the Trick Room? Also, why is that Landorus... I thought Landorus was scarfed in this situation, so you'd just be able to blow up the Lantern and the Greninja, and then everything would be fine, because the map block doesn't have any priority. But hey, that's going to be Trick Room into the Abomasnow. So Abomasnow can at least Wood Hammer Greninja into... I don't even know what it just dies at that point. Lantern's going to be a little tricky, but you Toxic, and then as a stockpile setup Pokemon, kind of gets tricky. The opponent playing this one really well, going into the Jolteon as a response. I don't know what that does for him against the, that's a 10 power fire and Jolteon or something weird like that. So I don't know what that's going to do against the Abomasnow. But I guess since Trick Room is up, kind of sacrifice the Jolteon a little, stall out a couple of turns. Whew, but that's still a KO. Looks like he's still trying to preserve his Greninja as much as possible. I didn't look at the rest of the team because I was kind of going off about my hacker rant. But that's going to be some more stockpiles for the Lantern. It's getting toxic, so like I said, that's going to break the stall of this Lantern pretty substantially. Palkia gets hit by Hail, doesn't really care. It can't really care at this point. And then Lantern, it's going to take the Hail, take the Poison, heal up a little bit with the leftovers, And then we're going to see how the opponent responds to this. But this is the strat regardless. Like, Abomasnow, really good Trick Room Pokemon. Dragonite probably would have been a much better switch. It's a tough call because Abomasnow, yeah, you switch in Dragonite, Abomasnow, okay, you break multi-scale, and then Abomasnow hits you with a Blizzard, and then everything gets wrecked anyways. So now Lantern has a Swagger on its side. So Toxic Swagger, Trick Room level 5 Palkia. I'm happy we get to see more of this. So Dragonite will tank up on that hit right there. Lantern, not very effective. Fortunately, Dragonite does not have the weakness policy. It is really, really dangerous to just throw super effective hits at Dragonite like that. But it looks like it played out okay in the end. And we still have Trick Room. I think that's kind of like the big thing to show right here is we have massive Trick Room just beat down against a lot of different Pokemon. Like, we remove Dragonite, cool, Greninja comes in, and then we just out-tank the Toxic on another Pokemon, and we break some things down, and then it's just going to be GG like that. And if we got the explosion, the game would be even more done, because it'd be Dragonite taking hits from the Abomasnow, Jolteon, that was a pretty easy shutdown. Like, the amount of damage on that Wood Hammer should just show how good the Abomasnow is under that Trick Room. And it's Aegislash again. So yeah, Aegislash, that's free on the Dragonite. Lantern can't do anything. Palkia has Toxic, so Toxic Dragonite anyways. It'll eventually go down. And that's the funny thing. Like, you ignore the level 5 Pokemon. You ignore the level 1 Pokemon because it can't do enough damage to immediately blow anything up, but it's going to put down status. It's going to be a little annoying like that. Lantern gets the discharge, though. Split damage on the Aegislash in shield form. Aegislash's sub is going to go down. Ooh, we're watching these substitute turns for that first turn of the Trick Room, but I don't think it's really working out, honestly. That's going to be Dragon Claw, so Aegislash still tanks it pretty hard. Takes a little bit from the hail. See, you can't, I don't think you can waste those turns with the substitute, because I guess the idea is they focus down on the Palkia, they don't do enough damage to break the sub, and then Aegislash has a free sub going in, but it looks like it didn't matter anyway, because you're taking hail on top of Palkia's poison, and then Dragonite goes down, and now it's up to Lantern. Also, Aegislash is the last Pokemon because weirdness happened with the -1. We're getting into some interesting battles now, aren't we? But Lantern's taking big poison damage. It's starting to add up. Wait, never mind. It's Greninja, right? Ooh. This is going to be rough. Ooh, this is going to be really rough on the Aegislash. I don't think Aegislash can do it. Is there a plan with this substitute? Is there a berry that I wasn't paying? No, it's leftovers on the Aegislash. I don't think this can be one then. So that's going to be Scald. Substitute takes damage. Oh, Greninja map block. All right, getting the reverse read. Never mind, the substitute happened. Lantern's going to take a lot of poison damage. Map block. Wait, was there no Protean on that Greninja? Okay. That's going to add another wrinkle to this, because Protean on the Greninja would have made a Shadow Ball an easier hit. But now, since it's still the Dark typing, Shadow Ball is not going to be enough. Shadow Ball Shadow Sneak combo might not do it anyways. Twisted Dimensions return to normal, so Aegislash taking a hit. Aegislash has King Shield. If it's physical Greninja, Aegislash brings it back. If it's not, this is going to be a weird battle. Greninja has Surf. Alright, so yeah. Never mind. Wait, that is Protean on the... Oh, I guess since Map Block failed, it didn't activate. That's interesting to think about. But yeah, it is Protean on the Greninja. Never mind. So Surf is going to hit. Lantern has Stockpile, so it doesn't care. Scald's going to do a thing. If Aegislash has the Sacred Sword, then Greninja dies. But it's Flash Cannon as well. Flash Cannon, no, we know there's no way it has Sacred Sword then, because yeah, it's a substitute and also King Shield. But Greninja used Surf. So never mind, it lost the Dark typing. That's what I mean, like the Protean, it not being Protean would have actually been much better for the Greninja in this situation. So Lantern goes down, Sub takes damage and fades right there. And that's going to be the stance change into the Shadow Ball. Well, then that should be game, because yeah, Greninja's really frail. Oh, Flash Cannon though. Is it Flash Cannon Shadow Sneak? Wow. That's a stupid amount of damage off the resisted hit. It is a crit. It does get the special defense drop, and I guess you have to follow that up with the Shadow Sneak. If not, you King Shield, and then... No, Dark Pulse on the Greninja. That can hit through the King Shield. Or not King Shield, but that hits through the defense form pretty hard. That's going to be a stance change right there. Go see what the Greninja's going for. No Dark Pulse wouldn't make any sense, but he's only been using Surf, so that's also really weird as well. I've also seen this, though. It is possible for Greninja to not run Dark Pulse. It happens quite a lot because that's Protean. So you don't need Dark Pulse for the stab. You run Surf, Ice Beam, Gunk Shot, or some kind of other move. Ooh, Aegislash, though! Surviving the crit. So Aegislash trade the crit on the Flash Cannon for the crit right there. 1 health survival into Shadow Ball. So Aegislash had Shadow Ball anyway. So that would have been game. Was he... That was weird. I don't know what just happened. Clutch battles. Huh. Well, level 5 Palkia setup leads to some either just outright destruction, then Aegislash gets the free time, and then weirdness happens. And there we go, guys. So that's going to be another battle. Wow. I just think it's cool. Hacker exposed and destroyed, as well as level 5 Palkia, and then just a clutch battle that I couldn't even predict. So there we go, guys. If you all enjoy the battles, I'll see you in the next fan. Well, actually, no, never mind. Yeah. Look at that. The battle would have been over much sooner. There wouldn't have been any worry if it wasn't the 14% chance map block Greninja. Also, pay attention to that Dark Pulse, guys. Less than 50%. So it's not even like that was a lucky Greninja. That was technically an unlucky Greninja because it was on odds for the Dark Pulse to not have Dark Pulse, but it was also going to be like 14% chance for the map block to stop that. Who runs map block on the Greninja anymore? Well, it worked, so I mean, that's a case for the map block. And then just kind of looking at it all, even like singles, yeah, it's not perfect. Dark Pulse, 50% on that. I guess we're seeing more in other stuff. Yeah, there's no championship battles. Special battles is 63%, so I guess it's different on the special battle. But there we go. Oh, isn't special battle 1v1 season? So I guess Greninja's still rocking that Dark Pulse to deal with all the Ghost-type Pokemon out there or something. Yeah, there we go. I learned some fun stuff today, and I got to see a crazy battle, so that's pretty cool.